Good morning!
Good morning.
Stan, how's our morning gone?
Actually, fairly well, considering
If I asked you that about an hour ago,
I would have said, let's just take a 0.
you would have seen grumpy Stan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, not too positive.
No, I wasn't either, to be honest. But hey, it all worked out. So our shuttle, who was supposed to take us back to the trail where we finished slack packing yesterday, canceled because they were sick. So we've been scrambling to try to find another shuttle back to the trail today. It has not been easy.
But we got it.
But we got it. Thank you. So Sanimals came through. Took a bit. Some confusing texting, but Sanimals came through and they are on their way. So we are getting dropped back off where we finished our slack pack yesterday. We are going somewhere between 14 and 15 miles today. There's some questionable stealth sites around a reservoir, but somewhere around the reservoir we're planning on stopping tonight. And then tomorrow we meet my friend Melise. And Stan, tell my lovely viewers what we get to start out with today back on trail with a full pack.
2,000-foot climb right off the bat.
And
no water.
No water. For 10 miles.
10 miles.
For 10 miles, there's no water.
No water.
So we get to go up on a hot, humid day with a fully reloaded pack with no water. I'm super pumped.
I'm pumped too, which means we're going to be carrying extra water.
Extra water. So yeah, lots of heavy weight on our backs after 3 days of slack packing. We really shouldn't be complaining because we just slack packed almost 60 miles
for 3 days.
But this is like a great re-entry into the world of full packing.
Yeah.
So it's going to be 4.5 days to Waynesboro, and they're all like between 15 and 16 mile days, depending on where we end up tonight.
Right.
And then it'll be a Nero into Waynesboro on Friday. Today is Monday, and we're going to take a 0.
Take a 0 in Waynesboro, and then get ready to head into the Shennies.
Because we will have hiked 3 full slack pack days of 20 miles and then 4.5 days covering 73 miles without a 0.
Right.
So that's a lot of miles.
Yeah,
we're going to need a 0.
I'm going to need a 0 just to get stuff uploaded.
I know. I'm so behind. I'm so behind.
I kind of feel like I almost want to just like say, here's highlights from weeks.
I was actually thinking about that yesterday.
And
was like I should just make like a quick little video of like, here's a quick like highlight reel, and I promise I'll get the full videos uploaded.
Right.
Yeah, maybe we should do that. I don't know. Anyway.
I don't know.
All right. Off to the wild
Blue Yonder.
I know I was to say Blue Yonder, but I'm like, green tunnel yonder?
Off to the wild green tunnel.
I am huffing and puffing and kind of wanting to die, but I can still appreciate a good view. James River. Been going straight up over these rocks. Here, I'll show you what I'm on. Rocks I just climbed up over there. More rocks for about a mile below that. I saw a salamander. Where did he go? Oh man, I think he went under a crevice. There was a big old salamander. Darn it. Yeah, been climbing up that. The view's worth it, but holy cow, my pack is just ungodly heavy right now. I've got all of my winter clothes and gear in it. I'm not wearing any of my winter gear. You know, all winter long, I've been wearing layers most days. Merino wool, my fleece, Columbia shirt, fleece lined leggings. I've got my 250 layers for camp and sleeping. Not wearing any of that. And I've been buying extra stuff for my feet, special socks and other things, braces and whatnot for helping with the plantar fasciitis. That's all extra in there. All of my winter gear, you know, buffs and gloves and clothes and everything. Plus, I'm carrying 3 liters of water, which is 6.6 pounds in itself. I've drank some of that. I still got a lot. And I've got 4.5 days of food. My pack is, I think, the heaviest of any day out here right now. And I just went pretty much straight up for about 1.5 miles. And it's hot. Thank God for a breeze today. It's not as soupy as it has been the last couple of days. still going up. Dying. I'm gonna take a break when I get up to the top, which I think I'm about at. So I just took a break. It's starting to rain on me, but I don't think it's gonna last. And like a 1/10 of a mile down the trail where I could have taken a break. Not marked as a view on far out. It's marked as a campsite. But yes, there is a campsite here and would be absolutely beautiful to camp at or take the nice little 15-minute break that I just took and enjoy this view. Instead, I'm getting rained on. I'm gonna video it, enjoy it. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. And move on, because Stan is waiting for me a mile ahead at another view. Ready, buddy? I'm sorry, I would have stopped here and chilled on the rocks with you in the rain. Yeah, see? Lovely little mini campsite, I guess. I don't know if this is really even a campsite. It's marked as one. This is stupid. It's not a campsite. Anyway, there's a bench, kind of, to sit on and enjoy the view. There we go. Found the campsite across the trail, hidden in the trees. So there is a campsite here with a view. Look at this. Stan's trying to kill my dog while he feeds him.
Yeah. Lighten your pack.
Lighten my pack. I don't carry Zobi. Well, I do carry Zobi, actually. I carry Zobi's stuff. We are getting a view for this break. And I gotta get some food in me and some more water. And Zobi's getting some food and water. And Stan's getting some food and water. He packed out a sub. Stan, how was that climb?
1 foot in front of the other.
1 foot in front of the other.
It was definitely a Virginia up.
That was, I don't know why people don't talk about climbs in Virginia, because that was rocky and it was steep. And it was, what'd you say, 500 feet and 0.3 at the end?
Yeah, at the end, 500 feet up and 0.3 miles.
Yeah, and the switchbacks were not switchbacks. It was like turn a corner and go straight up, turn a corner and go straight up. Yeah, it was ridiculous. But we're here, we made it. Now I'm gonna eat.
I don't know why people think Virginia is flat.
They're on drugs. I don't understand why my dog won't let me roly-poly with him. He does.
Mom, that's silly.
Here he comes. Zobi, come here. Come roly-poly with Mommy. He's like, no, Uncle Stan's getting in his bag. I want to see what he has. He was doing his roly-poly thing. So I laid down to do the, oh, I'm going to drop my phone. I laid down to do the roly-poly with him. And he thought I was silly and walked away.
He knows I have something to eat here.
And then Stan tried to tell me that I had 10 ticks on me, but I did not. I actually have only found 3 ticks so far on this hike and none on Zobi. They've all been on me, or one was on my bed. Ooh, Skittles.
Ooh. Want some Skittles?
I might take some Skittles. All right, bye-bye. Anyway, now that I've had some Skittles, thanks, Stan.
You're welcome.
We're at Bluff Mountain. We're going to cross the Blue Ridge Parkway here in a couple miles at the Bluff Mountain Overlook. But hey, you can hike to it on the AT. Just look at that. There's a view behind me. And there's a stand in front of me. So there's these huge rock things here. They're cement things, they're not rock. We don't know what they are.
Might have been a fire tower or something at one point.
I bet some viewer, because this has steps on it. So it clearly was some sort of foundation for something. Fire tower, could be. Another one back there. I don't know, but it gives us a good view. All right, so Stan and I were just pointing this out. For all of y'all who think Virginia is flat, or you don't understand what a PUD is, a pointless up and down, look at this ridge line in front of us from this view. Just look at all of the, where's my finger? Look, oh, I can't do this. Okay, look at all, I can't, my finger loses the focus. Look at all of the ups and downs in that ridge line. Just think if you were hiking that up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. And that is the steep ups and downs that I keep talking about. You just go steep up and then steep down and then steep up and then steep down. Or you have days like today where we've had a steep 2,000 foot climb and a steep, what was this one, like 700, 800 feet?
About 700, 800 feet.
Yeah.
I actually think the first climb with the two combined,
yeah,
was more in the 2,500 foot range.
Yeah, it was. I went and looked.
Yeah.
And it was not easy.
No.
It just wasn't. I mean, I don't care. You can throw that climb in the middle of the Smokies. It was not an easy climb. Easy. And it was full of rocks.
Yeah, Virginia's not easy, people.
I don't understand this. Like, I've run into people on the trail who are still saying, oh, Virginia's flat.
It's not flat.
It's flat and it's boring.
Easy. It's not boring. It's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
I have literally loved every single day in Virginia.
Yeah, I have too.
And we have, in the next 4.5 days, we have so much to look forward to. Yep. Today we have the 800 mile mark.
Yep.
We've had beautiful views already.
Yep.
Tomorrow we have a 3,000 foot climb.
Yuck.
But what do we have coming up? We have the Priest, which also has views and interesting confessions at the shelter.
Right.
Three Ridges.
What will mine be? I don't know.
I know. We'll get to that. Three Ridges, the roller coaster.
Yep.
Humpback Overlook. Back along the Blue Ridge Parkway, meandering along it and intersecting with it. Of course. And then we get into Shenandoah. Okay. Yeah, so in the next 4.5 days, we have a lot to look forward to. 0 in Waynesboro, and then Shenandoah.
Yep.
So, all right.
It's going to be good.
Let's go. Hello. We are 9.1 miles into today's hike, and it is 3:45 because we had a late start due to the shuttle situation this morning with the cancellation and having to call around. Thankfully, found one who could pick us up this morning and not this afternoon, because that was really going to screw things up with our planned 4.5 day carry and routes and meeting Melise and everything else. But anyway, 9.1 miles into today. It's hot. It was nice earlier because it was partly cloudy, partly sunny, and actually even sprinkled on us a couple of times, cooled us off. Thankfully, there is a breeze today, which you can probably hear, and that is saving the day now that the sun is out in full. Oh, I just went under a cloud while I said that. Yeah, the last 2 days while we were slack packing, it was like steamy, soupy, like no breeze and nasty. So the breeze is very refreshing today, especially with our full packs on. So we are almost to the point where we finally have water again. And I've gone through almost all of mine. Stan was low, so I gave him a little bit of the extra I was carrying, and Zobi drank up like a crazy dog the rest of the extra I was carrying. So I'm gonna make it, thank God, and I'm hydrated. But man, carrying 6.6 extra pounds of water on an already heavy pack day for 10 miles sucks. And up all those climbs. But yeah, we're almost to that, and then after that I think we're only gonna have about 4.7 miles to where I have marked to be a campsite tonight. We were gonna see what time it was and how we were feeling. When we got to that, we might continue on and just roll the dice and see what stealth sites might be just on the trail after that one. But there's nothing in the comments and far out for like 2 miles. So if it's getting late, which it looks like it might be by the time we get there, we'll probably just stay at the one I have marked and pray that there isn't already someone there. So, all right. See y'all in a bit. Water! Water! Stan! It's water!
I already drank mine.
I know, I did too, actually. I'm filming this after the fact because we were so excited to get it, we couldn't wait. We needed water. Even Zobi, when we got here, he raced over to it. And I carried 3 liters, and I was down to like that much when I got here.
Yeah, I was.
And you were empty, right? About empty?
I had that much as well.
Yeah.
But you gave me.
I gave you that much.
I'm going to have to start carrying more on these humid days.
Well, and we go 10 miles without water.
Right.
And we actually had to walk down a road. The AT's a little ways down that road. We had to walk down a road to come to this water source. So, all right. What's up next, Stan?
800 miles!
800 miles! About a mile and a half.
Mile and a half.
We get to celebrate. Woo! And I'm going to fall into the water. I seriously just about like toppled over into that celebrating. All right, let's make it to 800 miles now.
Let's go.
Let's go. I feel like I'm filming the roadies every time I turn around, but I cannot get over how beautiful it is to just be completely surrounded by them when you're in the tunnel. It is gorgeous. Gorgeous. Come on, buddy. Zoe's confused because I'm spinning in circles. Look at this. You walk through it and it's just like you're being embraced by these beautiful flowers. Oh, I'm sorry. I screamed that it's so beautiful. Oh, yeah. I appreciate you turning around when you heard me scream. So beautiful. Zoe! That was made out of pine cones. How cute. Yeah. Zoe!
Time to celebrate 800 miles.
What is this? Ow! Zoe, look what you've done. Look what you've done. 800 miles with Mommy. Zoe, are you excited? Wag your tail if you're excited. Do you love your mommy? Yeah, I don't think he loves me anymore.
How about Uncle Stan?
Oh, Uncle Stan? Are you excited about Uncle Stan? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think he's that excited about anything.
Do we get to celebrate with treats? Ooh. Ooh, okay. That might make me excited. I'm excited. I want some treats.
I'm excited. 800 miles.
Trying to get a picture of Zoe with the 800, and he wants to stand right in the middle of the 0, which, by the way, we just noticed has a smiley face in it and a heart-shaped rock in the other one. How cute is that? Hey, Zoe, get away from Uncle Stan and come here so I can get your picture.
He thinks I have food for him.
He thinks you do. I have food for you, buddy. I'm carrying that weight.
Let's come over here.
Come on over here, baby. Zoe. Zoe. Hey. Hey. Good morning. Yo, buddy. Psst, over here. Soaps. Over here. Over here. Hello. Hello. Good morning. No. Oh, you silly boy. You believe this? Stan just got up. He heard Stan's voice and he actually got out of bed and started pawing at the door. He wanted to get out. Apparently he needs to pee as well. The first thing he did was run over to Uncle Stan's tent. Stan, you have stolen my dog.
I know.
Yeah, now I see him. He's still going potty. He's actually going potty like a good boy. Maybe he'll eat breakfast. So good morning. I'm in my tent. Oh, it's kind of dark in here. I'm in my tent and I'll do my good morning stuff later because it's kind of dark in here. Just had to show you that my grumpy dog who refuses to get up in the morning got up for Stan while I'm drinking my coffee. Good morning. Look who won in the battle of who can get packed up first. It takes me a minute to get ready in the morning, so I'm pretty happy to finally beat someone.
I'm always the last one out.
I'm usually the last one out. So, little man, you ready to go do this today? You're going to get a friend on trail. Melissa's bringing her puppy. It's like, I love my Uncle Stan. I don't care about anything else. Oh, you're going to come with Mommy? Yeah, you're actually going to come over to Mommy? Well, good boy. You ready to go? All right. Well, we have on tap, hopefully, if we can get it all in today, 17 miles. I look really excited about that. 6.7 miles to the road crossing where we meet Melise. And then it's a ridge line. Well, we have a 3,000 foot climb. Melise is 1,000 feet into that climb, so nice little break. And I'm going to switch out my summer and winter gear, so I'll have a lighter pack. I'm excited. And then we have a water carry. So all the weight I'm losing, I'm going to put right back in water. And we climb up the remaining 2,000 feet and then a ridgeline walk. A lot of views are marked on far out, so hopefully we get all those views today. And then finally get water again, 13 miles in that we have to carry for 4 miles to our campsite. Wow. So we will have fun with that today, but looks like we got good weather on tap. And hopefully some views coming for y'all. And Melise and her puppy. Yay! Stan looks excited while he brushes his teeth over there. Okay, and here we go, leaving the road. And just walk back down from the campsite. And bum bum bum, getting on the AT. And, oh, of course, Zobi. Are you kidding me? Come on, let's go. He's just sniffing. Come on. And very first thing, no, we are going to put pee. Okay. And very first thing we get to do is go over a footbridge. This is as far as we got last night. I'm actually repeating this teeny little bit because if we couldn't find anywhere else to camp, we were going to camp right here. Yeah, so we get to go over a footbridge over the Pedlar River. I'm not sure how you say it. And yes, we could have got water right here, but it's a super muddy, go on, upstairs, buddy. It's a super muddy mess, like up to your ankles muddy mess down by the river. So we were looking for a different water source last night from the creek that we actually slept beside. And look how pretty this is. The morning light hitting it. And of course the caretaker came along and told us where we could camp. So pretty. Ooh, this is a swinging bridge. It's moving underneath me. There we go. What you think, buddy? You like that swaying underneath you there, baby? Pretty, pretty. Oh, barely enough room to turn around with my pack. There we are. All right. 17 more miles to go. Let's go, baby. We gotta start with an up this morning. Up, up, up. We are 4.5 miles into today's hike. So we have just over 2 miles before we meet Melise. And the first 5 miles of today's hike have been very lovely. Basically following this river that I just showed you. And small ups and downs and pretty flat. Still hot out, as you can tell. I'm sweating. It's about 10 o'clock. So we should be meeting Melise probably shortly after 11 because I think we're going to stop to camel up with some water at a water source about a half mile before her because she hasn't responded to my messages yet this morning to know if she has extra Gatorade or water bottles in her car. So Stan is stopping up here, so let's see what he's doing. It's a pretty bridge we get to go over. I love it when they make really nice bridges over river crossings. Oh, it's a nice little campsite right beside it too. There's our blaze. Dobie's going up. Oh, and of course there's Stan recording too. There's our river. It is so green. So pretty. There's some cascades over here. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Beautiful day. Oh, there we go. Nice. Just came up to Stan. We are right before the parking lot to meet Melise. And he nearly stepped on that.
Yep.
Right there.
Copperhead.
Look at that sucker.
Yeah, and he struck at me.
Did he?
Yeah. He like flung out at me.
Oh, he's not very big, but he's
No.
still.
He missed me by probably a foot.
Oh my gosh.
But if I'd have stepped
First
on
one
him,
I've seen on trail.
First one I've seen on trail too.
All right. Go shush him. Get him out of here.
Get him out of here.
Woo!
Look at him strike.
Look at him.
Whoa! He's going the wrong way. Freaking snake.
Come here, baby. Come here.
Look at
What is he doing?
He's attacking us.
Go, 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 go. I don't know if I'm getting any of this on film because I'm just keeping Zobi away.
Yep. All right, let's go.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye, sucker. Whew, that was fun. There she is! Yay! Hi! Hey, girl! I haven't seen you in like 5 years. All right, got a hug. Look at this. Hi, Luna. Luna and Zoe are going to be buddies. She brought us fruit and water, and I don't even know what all she brought us.
So bring, if you want to
wipe your hands.
And then I got a bunch of watermelon. You said you wanted
watermelon. I love you. Oh my gosh, look at all of this. Oh, she even put it in ice so it's cold.
Oh yeah, girl, you said.
Oh my gosh, we love you. You're welcome to hike with us for the next 4 days.
Right down here and take a nice break.
And I get to switch out my summer gear.
It's an acquired taste, but they are green.
No, I love those. I buy those.
They're the best. Hangover medicine.
I love you.
Hangover hiking medicine.
Oh my gosh.
It's good.
You are freaking awesome. Oh, you even have bye in there.
Yes. Oh, I forgot I had one of these too.
That's even my favorite flavor, the coconut.
So
You are the
couldn't get
best.
The, message.
Look at how cute your hat is. Did you get that in Peru?
This is Grand Canyon.
Grand Canyon.
Yeah.
She just hiked the Inca Trail in Peru. Aw. Yes. So she even brought us a massage gun. Look at that. You're freaking awesome.
So this is.
Are we ready?
We are ready.
How you doing over there, Melise?
Yes, I'm good.
Are you gonna be an AT thru-hiker?
Hi. Yes, when I get 6-7 months, I'm definitely doing it.
Well, you're getting a section here. This is not an easy section.
By fire.
I'll be happy as a section hiker.
Yeah.
In a trail magic.
Well, we definitely appreciate the trail magic. No, you're going to be joining us for what, about 60-ish miles?
Yeah, I think it was 55, 60.
Yeah.
Yep. Super excited.
How are you? Hey, little thru-hiker, how are you? Toby! Hi! You ready to go hike again? It's like, no, I was napping. I'm really ticked off at you, Mommy. You enjoyed that nap. Well, it has been a minute since we have been on a bulb, but that is what we are on. And we have views as far as the eye can see, 360 degrees around us. I came out onto this rock outcropping. Let me go back out onto the grassy bald here. Get the other side. It is windy up here, sorry. That's part of the reason I went out onto the rock outcropping. Here we are. It was a bit of a steep up to get up to this bald after a steep up to just get up to this ridge line.
Just to get to the ridge.
And poor Melise, he called it baptism by fire.
Yep.
It would be like strapping your pack on day one in Georgia and then saying like, go climb, I don't know, a Standing Indian in North Carolina or something like that with like a steep 2,000. Blood Mountain, but even more because Blood Mountain's only like a 1,500 foot gain.
Yeah.
I think. This was a 2,000 foot gain followed immediately by a 500 foot
drop.
steep drop and
then
then
a 500
foot gain. And they were steep.
Yeah, and then we got another 500 down, another
500 up.
And a 300 down.
And then 300
and another
up.
400 up. And then a big down.
All of Virginia's a roller coaster, seriously.
Yeah.
You just go up and down and up and down, and they're all steep.
Yeah.
So poor Melise she's doing not so bad.
She's doing well.
The first mile was rough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think that tomorrow
Tomorrow's gonna hurt. Tomorrow's gonna be hurt. And tomorrow we have the priest.
Yep.
That is
It's a
tough
one.
even for thru hikers with their trail legs. So
Yeah, we come down the priest.
but we have to go up it first. It's worse Sobo going up the priest, but it's still terrible Nobo going up the priest. Going down, because I did the priest as an out and back, up Sobo and then back Nobo, and going down the priest Nobo is what we're going to be doing tomorrow. And it's like one of those where like gravity is just pulling you forward because it's so steep. Like actually I had my day pack. It was a day hike, and I trail ran it basically.
Yeah.
Like I ran the whole way back. So look what else I did today. I burned my shoulders. And
she fell. Look at your hand.
Oh yeah. Oh, I fell hard. Look, I fell on Zoe for the first time. Can you see how dirty my knee is? Yeah, I fell pretty hard on my right side. My hand. Hey. Nope. I might have squatted in poison ivy when I went to the bathroom.
We'll find out tomorrow.
These guys over here are teasing me about it.
We'll find out tomorrow.
I think it takes a couple more days to incubate. We'll find out in a couple days. Yeah. Oh, it was not good. All right, well, here's more of the view. Hanging out on the bald. Hopefully Melissa's not dying on this second up of the day knowing that there's more coming. You made it! Zoe's got to run over and say hi to Luna. Zoe's teaching Luna this hiker dog stuff. How was that second up for the day? Is this beautiful or what?
This is amazing.
This is why we love balds. Anything that's marked as a bald, this is why we love them.
Oh yeah.
You made it.
Oh,
do you need water?
Yeah.
All right, because I accidentally just dumped a liter while we're in a dry area, but we're getting closer to the water source, so have some of mine. I think all of the Powerade and watermelon and stuff you brought us has helped me be okay. Just said that this reminds him of Rowan Highlands, and I said, yes, it sure does. We haven't done balds like this since then. Got views all the way around. You can see the trail carving up the hills ahead of us.
Beautiful.
Absolutely beautiful. We also just passed, here comes Melise. We also just passed an absolutely gorgeous apple tree in full bloom. It smelled so good. I don't know why I didn't get my phone out and take any pictures of it. Wish I could bottle the scent. Getting another lovely view as we walk across this ridgeline on this kind of meadowy type area. Here comes Stan in the sun. We are trying to decide where to camp tonight because it's starting to get late and I don't think we're gonna make it to where we had planned. You coming? Oh, you taking a picture?
Yeah.
Okay.
Keep walking.
All right. All right. And even more views. So we just climbed up even higher. This is Tar Ridge. Look at this. So stinking beautiful. All right, gotta keep going. It is getting late. We're trying to figure out where we're gonna camp. Okay, well, here we are, end of day. I don't know what day I'm on, 76, 4, 5, I don't know. Look, we get... It's, I know it's May 17th, but I don't know what day my day number on the trail is.
I hiked 8 miles. I don't even know what my name is.
You hiked 8.5 miles. Give yourself some credit.
And I don't
plus,
know what...
plus about a 3/4 bonus mile for water.
It is so hard, guys. It's freaking hard.
Wait a second. Can you say that again?
It is so hard. I don't know what they're doing. I mean, what the heck is going on?
All right. No, I have to say this.
Oh
No.
I almost like cried a couple times.
Oh, well, I've cried on trail.
Like,
I'm not.
like,
I
don't know
have
if I
totally.
can do this anymore.
I have totally cried on trail. So Melise is seriously like, I mean, a backpacker. Look, she's got a 6 Moon Designs trekking pole tent. She's got like the gear. She's hiked the Inca Trail in Peru. Like she knows, and she's a hardcore fitness chick. So this is the one thing I keep telling her is, you know, we've been doing this for 2.5 months, and this is, you know, we've built up to this terrain and these miles, and you know, we've got our trail legs. So this would have been like, you know, someone putting their pack on in Georgia and, you know, let's say, okay, go hike like 15 miles with your full pack and we'll see you at the campsite tonight. So she did half of the day. We ended up doing 15.3 miles today, me and Stan, and she ended up doing 8.5 of that. So we do have a, I don't know, 15 or 16 mile day tomorrow. So we will see how it goes.
You know what I'm good at?
What are you good at?
Bringing cold watermelon.
She is excellent at bringing cold watermelon. Yes. Trail magic, 100%. Honestly, no, in all seriousness, there are people starting the trail in Georgia who cannot do an 8.5 mile day with their full pack.
There's no way.
Yeah. So
not in that terrain.
and not this terrain, because that was some serious terrain today. We had some steep ups.
We
So
probably did 25. We probably did close to 4,000 feet of elevation.
I don't know if you can hear Stan in his tent back here. Stan is like all closed in his tent. He like threw it up and climbed. I think he's naked in there or something.
No, I'm
what are
not.
you doing in there, Stan?
I'm not naked, but I'm gonna get not naked. I'm gonna get.
He's on his way there.
I'm gonna be half nay.
Oh my gosh.
I just don't want to put my shoes back on.
You don't. you have camp shoes, you know.
I don't want to put them on.
Oh gosh.
I'm too lazy. I can't start cooking.
All right. We have a comedy in here. I gotta eat before that sun goes down, so I'm gonna go. See you all in the morning. Look at how beautiful the sunset is tonight. Even through the trees. See all the color all across the sky. All right. Good night, y'all. Yo. Yo. Hey. I was trying to wake him up. This is his response to being woken up. Good morning, Zoe. Hi, baby. Good morning. Go back to sleep. Okay. All right, here we are. Good morning. Say good morning, Stan.
Good morning.
He's such a good boy. Speaking of good boys, there's mine, who has not wanted to get up and go all morning, but finally, with Luna getting up and going, there's Luna over there doing her thing. Oh, Melissa's alive! There she is, the first we've seen her this morning. Good morning!
Good morning.
So, Stan and I are packed up and ready to go, and Melise has some knee injuries that are not happy this morning. So we have decided she's gonna hike her own hike and do what she wants to do. She may camp tonight. You got a spider on your butt, I'm not joking.
First thing you want to do.
Climb out of the tent and there's a spider on your butt. Welcome to the AT. She had tick in her tent last night, spider on her butt this morning. Anyway, so she's gonna hike her own hike. She may camp tonight somewhere and be picked up in the morning. She may hike a little bit. She doesn't know what she's gonna do, but we have 17 miles to go today, 16.9. We're gonna go up and over the priest. So we get to stand. We're gonna confess our sins at the priest shelter today. What's your sin?
I'm not telling. It's between me and God.
Oh, well, we'll find out at the shelter because he's going to write it in the journal at the shelter. But yeah, Melise has decided that she is not going to be able to do the downhill on the priest today with her knees because it's 3 miles basically straight down. I keep getting the sun angle. There we go. And yeah, I hiked the priest as a day hike. I went up Sobo and then back down, out and back Nobo. So yeah, it's a very, very steep climb and a very, very steep down. And we're going to be doing the down, and that's not good on her knee injuries. She said they were throbbing and just in a lot of pain. So I hate to do this, but we're going to have to move on without her, unfortunately. But we are so thankful. She's not even around now. But we were so thankful for the trail magic yesterday.
Oh, it was so good.
So good. And she brought me my winter summer switch out. So and she drove all the way up here, paid for the food and everything. So I owe her a fun backpacking trip when I finish the AT. We'll go do something together. But in the meantime, Stan and I are ready to take off.
Ready to go.
Ready to go. Day number, I think this is like 77, 76, something like that.
Well, for you.
For me. Yeah, not for you. For me. But it is Wednesday, May 18th is the actual date. So, see y'all later. Good morning again. So here we are into the hike. I haven't looked at far out, so I don't know how far we're in, but I would guess a little over a mile. And just wanted to chat for a moment about how difficult it is to join a thru-hiker in the middle of the hike. I have to give serious props to Melise. She joined us for one of the toughest days in Virginia, honestly. Those ups yesterday were no joke. And The terrain was difficult because it was pretty rocky. She has some past knee injuries that downs really bother her knees, even with trekking poles and everything. And Melissa's an experienced backpacker. You know, she's been backpacking since she was a teenager. She lives in Georgia and has done a lot of the AT through Georgia, North Carolina, Tennessee. But it's been a minute, and she did 8.6 miles with us yesterday, and she was like, I'm done. She's like, you know, she's like, this has humbled me. I don't know how you guys are doing this. She's like, there's no way I can do 17 miles with you. But on her own, day packing, you know, I was on a day hike with a day pack, she's doing 15 to 20 miles. And it just reminds me, Stan and I said the same thing. Before we got on the AT, we were doing 15 to 20 miles with our day packs. Throw our packs on, throw us on the AT, 8 to 10 miles is all you can do in the beginning. So, gotta give her props for coming out here and trying. And I know she's gonna enjoy the rest of her trip doing the Blue Ridge Parkway now. But I just caught up to Stan. Stan and I are now moving forward. We are 5.7 miles into today's hike, and we have to camel up because we have yet another 10-mile gap of no water today. So we gotta carry the full 3 liters that we can carry with our Ceenox and water bottles, and Zobe's drinking up. We're gonna drink up ourselves here and then head on up to the Priest Ridge line. We don't have water again until we are coming down the Priest about 1.5 miles before we end for the day. Oh, gotta love these long water carries here. So pretty right here though. The flowers are blooming all around the stream, and the sun's shining and everything's green. Mossy rocks and logs. I love it. Alright, you see this? How bad is it, Stan?
It is pink and red. It's bad. That's going to peel nice.
Oh, it is so gonna peel. You're gonna have fun peeling my back, aren't you?
I am. I'm looking forward to it.
I have been carrying sunscreen since day one because when I started in Georgia, it was unseasonably warm. It was in the 70s and sunny my whole first week, and I used sunscreen. And then yesterday we were sitting at the picnic table with Melise, and I was all distracted with food and Powerade and gear switch out
And
seeing my
massage.
friend. She had a massage gun. I mean, yeah, totally distracted by all of it. Never put sunscreen on, and now I am exactly what I
look at that.
I am exactly what I said I was not going to be. That thru-hiker I see in vlogs who's an idiot and didn't put sunscreen on, and now they have sunburned shoulders with their pack.
There you go.
And while I'm cameling up, this is what he does. Mommy works, I nap. So cute, baby. Good morning. We have to go hike.
He says, I just got to sleep.
And just in case you were wondering, he perked right up and is back at it. Little man's the best little hiker out here. Yeah. He likes to chase his Uncle Stan. All right, add this to the list of random things we see on the AT. What is this? I think it's upside down, and there's a missing wheel on this side, and there's handles, so it must have been some sort of a wagon.
Yeah. Transfer 22. Frankie 2-packs 2022.
So that one says 2021.
2021.
So it's only been here for maybe a year.
Bridge 4, yeah.
Random.
Very.
And onward we go. Leave no trace, people. And after what was definitely more than a 0.1 blue blaze, here we are. Which, by the way, part of the climb is up bare rock like this. Look at those views though. Gorgeousness. Let's go see where the views look like from where Stan is at.
Great view.
Heck yeah. You didn't bring my tripod, did you? That's okay. Well, that was serendipitous. We just went out to Spy Rock, hung out there for probably longer than we should have, and got to chatting with this couple as we were leaving. And they live near Waynesboro in a cute little town about 20-25 minutes away called Stanton. And they offered to pick us up off the trail. Anyway, we did this little trip up to Spy Rock and met this couple who we started chatting with and offered us to stay at their home just outside of Waynesboro. So now we don't have to worry about finding an animal-friendly place because the hostel that most people go to in Waynesboro does not take dogs, and there aren't really a lot of hotels. They're kind of sketchy. So we were not really sure where we were going to stay in Waynesboro, but I knew that the Lord would provide something, and he certainly did. Took this blue blaze up to Spy Rock and sat there longer than we should have, and this couple's there and start chatting, and voila, now we not only have a place to stay, but they also even said that we could borrow their old truck to drive around, do all of our resupply and everything. And Stan's daughter, Carissa, who joined us at McAfee, wanted to drive over and see us in Waynesboro because she wanted to take a detour to Stanton, where this couple lives, which is apparently a really cute town with little shops and nice restaurants and stuff. So we're going to spend some time with Carissa there too. It's all working out. That's how the Lord provides, or the trail provides, whatever you want to say. I say both. All right, we had to take our second blue blaze of the day to go to the priest shelter, because here is where people confess their trail sins in the logbook, and let's just say they are not PG. We will confess ours that will be PG. All right, here's my confessions. Father, forgive me, for I have sinned. I've had an intimate relationship with Vaseline in my nether regions.
Oh.
Yeah, it's called chafing. I've invited a male into my sleeping bag multiple nights, and he has accepted.
Ooh.
His name is Zobi, by the way. I have desecrated many trees with last-minute near catastrophes. With no cat holes. I should add the no cat holes.
Yeah.
Those are the only trail sins I can think of.
Wow.
Well, that, and I also missed the white blaze that you...
That same white blaze.
I missed the blaze in a parking lot while slack packing and claiming to be a purist.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm glad you were able to get that off your chest.
I know, I feel so much better.
Confessions of Zobi.
So we had Dad Zobi's confessions. So here we go. Zobi. Father, forgive me, for I have sinned. Sometimes I bite and always nip at my mommy when she checks my paws or takes off my clothes. Oh, of course you're not going to do it now. Oh. Making a liar out of us. It's like, I'm confessing, Mommy.
Confessing.
I don't dig cat holes. What? Kitty? 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 I yogi food off other hikers and don't eat the dog food Mommy carries for miles for me.
All the time.
I choose Uncle Stan over my mommy.
That's nothing wrong with that.
I refuse to get up in the morning and stay in the tent until Mommy drags me out.
All the time.
I nap on every break while Mommy gets water. I threw up on Uncle Stan's bed in a hotel.
That was horrible.
He really did too. I got snuck into the Super 8 in Daleville and got Mommy in trouble.
Yep.
I think I own this trail and mark it accordingly quite often.
Mm-hmm.
Signed, Zobi.
Zobi.
He's like, I can't look.
Can't look. You're telling the world.
Telling on you, buddy. All right, here we are. These are the views I remember climbing to from the priest. Sat here and had my lunch last year. Now I'm gonna sit here and have late lunch today. We are coming down the priest. We're not even halfway down yet. It has been. How's it been?
Rocky.
Rocky and steep. Two things that aren't in Virginia.
That's right.
Because Virginia is flat, like, you know, part of this view that we're seeing right here.
Yeah, flat and no rock.
Yeah, but hey, we had a little view opening and decided to take a minute to stretch our feet.
Yep, they feel like jello.
Yeah, but I think Zobi's doing better than we are.
Yeah.
He's just like, come on, let's go. Zobi. Hi, baby. Zobi. Hey, do you want to keep going? Do you want to keep going down? All right, let's keep going down. Let's go camp. All right, so we just crossed over right up there on some cascades. And now look at this. It's like a rushing waterfall right beside us here, going down the mountain. So pretty. And that green is not filtered. That is how green everything is. It's just gorgeous. Stan turned around to take more pictures. I took some pictures up at the little cascading part. This is so cool. I love it. We've been walking through our first real patch of fully blooming mountain laurel surrounding us the way the roadies have been surrounding us. We've been seeing the mountain laurel starting to pop out, but it is on all sides of us all the way down the trail now as we're coming down the Priest. It is truly, I said this about the roadies, but especially because these are white and light pink, like walking down, oh, and I fall on my face. It is truly like walking down a wedding aisle. So pretty. And now we emerge from the Priest Wilderness.
Yes, we do.
Finally finishing that down.
Out of there.
Whew.
Oh.
And you know what?
What?
I was parked right there where that car is.
Wow.
When I came out last year from that hike. I went up that down last year.
How did your legs feel coming from it last year as opposed to this year with the full?
I am so much better right now, actually.
Really?
I was in some serious pain at the end of my hike last year. Between the rocks, my feet hurt, and my legs were like jello at the end of that hike, going up and then down.
That is not an easy down.
No, it's not an easy up either.
No, I can only imagine. I think that's what we have tomorrow.
But that's what we have to. Actually, it's gentler tomorrow.
Oh, good.
It's the same elevation gain, but over 6 miles instead of 3 miles.
Good.
So.
And hopefully less rocks.
So we get to go up for 6 miles, though.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, let's get to our campsite.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Let's go,
You ready, buddy? Let's go. Comments said to go over a footbridge, and then there's a campsite on our right. But I did not realize it was going to be one of these cool suspension footbridges. I love these. What's this say? Kosher. Oh, it's definitely not winter hiking conditions. You don't need to worry about icy and slippery. You do need to worry about tiny tripping getting up it, though. How cool is this? I love these. Woo, and it is shaking under my feet. You feel that, Zobes? It's moving. It is swinging. Look, I'm swinging it. So, yeah, had a couple scary moments on trail. I pretty much almost passed out on trail. Came up to a point where Stan was stopped after we were doing a whole bunch of very energy-sucking rock hopping, and he was like, why don't you sit down? And I was like, no, if I sit down, I'm not gonna get back up. But Stan had taken Zobi from me because I wasn't feeling well and didn't feel like I could keep my balance. And I don't know what the problem was. I think I might have had some heat exhaustion. So we got to this spot and I sat down, and like the world just started spinning, and I felt nauseous and I thought I was gonna throw up. So I tried to like lay down in the middle of the trail, and probably, honest to God, would have like passed out and been crying in the middle of the trail. Our friend Out and About, you've seen her in some previous videos. She like magically appeared on the trail behind me and Stan. She like took my hat off and wet her buff and like started wiping my face. She had just gotten water, so she had cold water, and she was like wiping my face and